there was a party at Clive Davis's house, and that's where the story began. Clive Davis's house.
Mirror each other behavior-wise, like to me, they both got like that dark energy around them. But I almost wonder, like, well, damn, did they ever have anything?
I couldn't put on makeup. I couldn't get dressed. I couldn't do anything. I was paralyzed.
It seems like a bunch of A-listers in Tinseltown are totally side-eyeing the idea of hitting up parties thrown by none other than Clive and Diddy. Can you believe it? And guess who's blabbing all the deets? None other than the controversial TV big shot, Piers Morgan. He's totally dishing out some jaw-dropping dirt about these over-the-top bashes. Get this, these soirees are like a wild ride through a Hollywood version of a twisted carnival. We're talking about drug-fueled shenanigans and shocking antics that will make your head spin. So the saga begins with whispers about Clive and Diddy's wild gatherings that are anything but your run-of-the-mill Hollywood affair. These parties are like a full-on adventure into the unknown. They're held in the most unconventional spots like gay clubs. And let me tell you, the activities going down there are more scandalous than a soap opera plot. Piers Morgan has peeled back the curtain, and what he found is seriously unsettling. These parties aren't just about partying, they're about pushing boundaries. We're talking about all kinds of naughty stuff, from mind-bending substances to eyebrow-raising same-sex shenanigans, strange rituals that would make your grandma faint, and even whispers of some shady business dealings. No wonder Morgan and others left these events feeling seriously unsatisfied. But hold on to your hats, because it turns out Piers Morgan isn't the only one who's spilling the tea on these wild parties. Usher, the music sensation who was supposedly getting mentored by Diddy himself, has spilled similar beans about these gatherings. In any case, the music industry isn't just avoiding them because they're, well, totally inappropriate. There's a deeper layer of drama that's been simmering beneath the surface, and it involves none other than the late Whitney Houston. Yes, you heard me right. Flashback to February 11th, 2012, a day that sent shockwaves through the glam world. Whitney Houston tragically left us at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, right in the heart of Beverly Hills. But hold on to your fascinators, because this is where things get murkier than a Hollywood mystery plot. Her death certificate might say drowning, but the details of what really happened are more twisted than a soap opera plot twist. Picture this, water in her lungs, which suggests she was alive when she went under. And guess what? Coco made an appearance in her system just to add a dash of intrigue. But don't jump to conclusions. It wasn't necessarily enough to be lethal. The official verdict? A cocktail of chronic cocoa use, heart disease, and maybe a sprinkle of cocoa intoxication or a heart attack. But wait, there's more. The timeline of her death raised more eyebrows than a supermodel's arch. Whispers were floating around that her body showed marks of a struggle. That's right, it looked like there was more going on than met the eye. And here's where our main man, Clive Davis, steps into the spotlight. You know, the guy known for organizing the Grammys? Yep, that Clive Davis, the same guy who was super tight with Whitney. Now here's the kicker. When Whitney took her final bow, everyone expected the Grammys to hit the pause button as a mark of respect, right? Wrong! The show went on as planned, leaving us all clutching our pearls. Clive released a statement later, going all sentimental about Whitney and talking about being with her in her last moments. He spilled the tea about her rehab efforts and everything. But hold up. He decided to keep the party going while her body was still in the same building. Can you believe the nerve? When the glitterati asked him what the deal was, he pointed fingers at the family, saying they wanted it that way. But here's where it gets messy. With their supposed BFF status, you'd think Clive would know better, right? What's more, after all that drama surrounding Whitney Houston's tragic departure, guess who decided to chime in with some damage control? None other than our main man, Clive Davis. Can you believe it? So here's the tea. Clive just had to release a statement. You know, the kind that's all about saving face. He started gushing about how he absolutely adored Whitney, like head over heels style. And here comes the kicker. He claimed he was right there by her side when she took her final bow. Talk about playing the sympathy card, right? He spilled about how they were having their heart-to-heart moment right before the curtains closed on Whitney's life. He said, "I was with her 48 hours before her death. It never occurred to me that she would die 2 days later. She was showing me what she had done in rehab, how she had given up smoking, how she had cleared her throat of nicotine, and she was wanting to start going in the studio. I never would have thought 48 hours before her death. that she would pass, that there would be that horrendous premature end to her life. She was making a valiant attempt during that period to give up drugs and rehabilitate herself. Meanwhile, some celebrities weren't shy in calling out Clive. Garrett Kennedy expressed his disgust, asserting that the continuation of the event was appalling, considering Houston's body was still in the vicinity. He said, "I thought it was completely disgusting. I have never gotten over the fact that this party happened. She's upstairs, and the coroner is waiting to go up there and get her. It's appalling to me. It felt like this weird Shakespearean tragedy unfolding where it's like, this woman who was granted so little dignity in her lifetime can't even die in dignity." Sharon Osbourne also shared her disbelief, questioning how anyone could attend the party while Whitney's body remained on the premises. "I watched the Grammys last night. I didn't go to the Clive Davis party. I do not know how people could have gone to the party knowing that Whitney was still in that building dead," she said. As if that's not enough, Chaka Khan, a friend of Whitney's, also openly criticized Clive Davis's insensitivity and his approach to honoring her memory. She emphasized that her perspective on paying tribute to the deceased would have been vastly different. Undoubtedly, Davis's actions were deemed insensitive, further fueling speculations about his associations. Some public sentiments linked Davis to a darker realm of criminal activities, even suggesting a sacrificial cult. One fan commented on this saying, "The circumstances of Houston's death were bizarre and mysterious. The death a short while later of Whitney's daughter in almost identical circumstances was chilling and with a somewhat in-your-face, so what are you going to do about it aspect to it." The whole episode does not pass the sniff test, and many observers have inferred ritualistic murder-sacrifice in the saga. A second fan added, "It's weird her music mentor gave a pathetic statement, not about her music comeback, but about her drug rehab. It's almost as if he wanted the focus to be on her substance AB. Him not canceling the award show and party spoke volumes and showed how cold and shrewd people can be. You reap what you sow." In any case, Clive Davis, the man with more secrets than a scandalous love triangle, seems to be casting quite the spell on his protege, none other than Puff Diddy himself. We're talking a Hollywood power duo that's got everyone talking and whispering secrets behind closed doors. Hold on to your wigs, because the connections are uncanny. Not only are their activities strikingly similar, but whispers about some shady records and even rumors of having a hand in celeb deaths are swirling around these two. It's like a twisted Hollywood version of Who Wore It Better, but with criminal undertones. And let's not forget about those hush-hush talks about their romantic interests. Davis, in a tell-all memoir, finally admitted to dancing with his own rainbow, revealing relationships with men. Can you believe it? And guess what? This newfound honesty has got everyone pointing their well-manicured fingers at Diddy, wondering if he's about to spill the beans too. It's like a game of will he or won't he with the juiciest secret in town. But here's the kicker, folks. The drama doesn't stop at the similarities. It's like Diddy is studying at the school of Clive Davis, majoring in secrecy and drama. His recent moves and cryptic statements are leaving breadcrumbs that lead straight to a bombshell revelation about his own love life. I mean, can you even handle this level of Hollywood drama? As the puzzle pieces fall into place, it's becoming as clear as a paparazzi shot. Diddy might just be following in Davis's glittery footsteps, or maybe even stepping up his game. It's a mimicry that's sending shockwaves through the industry, and it's got everyone clutching their pearls in anticipation. But hold on to your champagne flutes, because the implications are nothing short of mind-blowing. Could history repeat itself? Could we be facing more heartbreaking losses like the one we endured with Whitney Houston? Hollywood's hottest mystery continues, and we're all on the edge of our seats waiting for the next bombshell to drop. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.